All right, so talking about developing physical literacy in our children and how do we put that into play. No, I'm making a video. Say hi, Tina. You talking to me? So what do we have here? Here's some examples. So just some basic skills where, nothing too crazy, where we're learning the throw and catch. Coach Rob has some of the kiddos going through some of the basics. Now, Julia over here, she's a soccer player, a lot more kicking than throwing and catching. And she actually mentioned Rob was coaching away just to throw a ball overhand, very similar to a throw-in soccer. And she mentioned, yeah, well, that's not how we do it in soccer because it's legality of the rules and everything. And so it's really important that when we're doing these skills and drills, we're not specifically trying to mimic a soccer throw-in. We're looking for the gross motor skills that are going to develop core to extremity movement patterns, teach you how to generally throw. Then if and when you have that down and you're ready to move on to the point where you get into a sports specific scenario, then we can kind of tailor and alter that because you do have everything ready. So I don't know if you can see right here, we're catching, we're throwing, all good stuff. Nice, easy warm up, nothing too crazy. So these folks, they're, what do we have? The teens, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They're in about the fourth phase of the fourth stage of development. Some of them have more developed skills than others. And what we're trying to do in our teens programming, in our teens general physical preparedness program, is to give these kids the build upon the physical literacy that they've developed, hopefully in their preteen years. Well-round them for some of the sports that they may be playing. If they're not playing, then they're still coming in and they're continuing to get the well-roundedness that they need to continue a healthy, active life through their teen years, 20s, 30s, and for the rest of their life. What's really important is that we know that when we are in the training practice setting, the gym setting, this is general physical preparedness. We're generally training to be prepared for all of the other stuff that they may see and give them the building blocks. When we're doing our kicking and our throwing, I'm not mimicking a baseball throw. In fact, the kids that we have to play baseball, the last thing I'm going to do is going to mess with their throw. I'm going to make them do non-dominant, right-handed person. We're going to throw left-handed. We're going to get them, so you have some of the anti-rotation movements. Just in general, you're doing different stuff than you would be doing in their sport. That's going to help develop them throughout their teen years, not just, kind of peak at 13, 14, 15, 16. It's going to help them from getting burned out, and it's going to help them stay healthy and safe and hopefully help mitigate any injuries they may have. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Love this stuff. Hopefully we can affect some positive change on our kids and whether they get into sports or they lead a healthy, active life. We want that to be as positive, have such a positive contribution to that. So please reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.